Welcome to another $1/2 coin roll hunt. So I didn't release a video last week because, well, I really didn't find much. I just kind of wanted to hunt some boxes on my own because, this is where I find some of my peace and coins. So we have a good one for you today though, because let's check out this box. We've got some heavy rolls, and for the first time in a long time, we've got an ender. So this is a 40%. We're gonna open up this roll and we're gonna open up all these heavy rolls. Some of them are slightly heavy. And we're gonna be looking for more of this silver or proofs or anything interesting. All right, we've got our rolls that are slightly heavy. Anything above 226 usually I consider slightly heavy. No guarantee of silver in any of these, but we know there's one right here. So let's get started. 226.01. Don't see any in that roll. I'll go back and check these again. Oh, sorry, 226.05. Trying to get to that ender. I do not see any in that roll. 226.06. Probably more of the same, but you never know. Doesn't look like there's one in there. 226.14. Ooh, yeah. We got one right there. Let's see what we get. It's a Kennedy. And it is a 1965, 40%. It's in pretty good shape. So that is silver coin number 1. Stick that over there. 226.18. Oh yeah, that one looks a little older by the edge of it. It is definitely older. We've got ourselves a Franklin with a Denver mint mark. 1954. So that's a 90% silver. And I love finding these. I'm starting a book for Franklins. So that's silver coin number 2. Didn't see any others in there. 226.21. I like our chances. No, I don't see anything in there. Goes to show you, some weights have some don't. But we know this one's got one right there on the end. 40% silver, 1968. Let's see if it's got any friends in here. No, don't see any others in there, but we know that one on the end. A 1968 Denver. So that's 2 40% and 1 90%, a 1954 Franklin. Let's get into the rest of the box. Let's get into the rest of the box and see if they've got any friends. That's the end of box number 1. We didn't find anything else in the rest of that box, but we don't really care because we found silver. We've got a 65 and a 1968, 40% silver Kennedy $1/2, and then the best so far, this 1954 Denver Franklin, 90% silver $1/2. See the mint mark right there above the bell. love these. All right, let's get into box number 2. Here's box number 2, and it is very circulated, just like box number 1. We've got a slightly heavy roll here, 226.01. I doubt there'll be anything in this one. But we do have enders again. We've got 2 of them here. So we've got a 1967, and then we've got a mystery, but it looks like it's going to be 40%. So we're going to open these 3 rolls first, and then we'll get into the rest of the box. 226.01. Probably not, but you never know. No, I don't see anything in there. All right, ender number 1, 1967, 40% on the end of this one. Yeah, that's probably the only one in there. All right, silver number 1 for that box. Now let's see what this one is. Most likely 40%. Definitely 40%er. And we have a 1968 Denver. Awesome. So we've got 2 40% silvers to start this box. Let's see if we can find a bunch more. This is roll number 6, and I think we've got a 40%er in there. Well, let's check it out. It is a 40%, it is a 1967. So that's the 3rd one for this box. Let's see if we can find more. Roll number 10, and I think we've got another one right here in the middle. It's a 40%er. Definitely a 40%er, another 1968 Denver. So that's number 4 for this box. Roll number 11, and I think we've got another one right here in the middle, another 40%er. This is shaping up to be a really good box. We've got a 1965. So that's number 5 for this box. This is roll 44, and I think we may have one right here, another 40%. Let's check it out. It is a 1966. Haven't had this year yet. I think all we're missing is a 1969 to get the full years of 40%ers. Well, 72, but those don't come out very often at all. All right, so we've got 6 rolls left. Let's see if we can pull out a couple more. That's the end of box number 2, and that was a good box. We found a 1965, 40%. We found a 1966, 40% half dollar. We found 2 1967s. And we found 2 1968s. So that's 6 for the box. That's pretty good. Really happy with that. Let's move on to the next box and hope it is as good as this one. All right, this is box number 3, and no enders, didn't really see any. But we do have some heavy rolls here, including this one. I think it was over here, 226.82. So that's pretty heavy. I like our chances on this one. So we'll open these 4 rolls first, and then we'll get into the rest of the box. All right, 226.05. Let's see what we get. I don't see anything in there. $226.13. Don't see anything in that one either. 226.23. Don't see anyone in that one. All right, 226.82. That's pretty heavy. Come on. Let's see a 90%er. Let's see a walker. I haven't seen a walker in a long time. Oh yeah, there's something in there. Right here. This is gonna be a 1964 Kennedy, 90%. Don't see a mint mark on the back. Not a walker, but we're still thrilled to have it. This is roll number 35, and I had to kind of dig through the roll to see it, and we got our first proof. So this is a 1981, and it is dirty and beat up, but it is a proof, first one of the hunt. Roll number 40, and we've got ourselves a 40% silver up there towards the top. It's a little dirty. It's got a nice tone on it. It is a 1968 Denver. So second silver for this box. Let's see if we can find some more. All right, that's the end of box number 3, and that was another good box. We found a 90%er, a 1964 Philadelphia. And then we found our first proof, a 1981 S proof. And then we found this 1968 Denver with some really nice toning on it. So far we've had silver in every box. Let's move on to the next one. All right, here we go, box number 4, and we've had a pretty good hunt so far. I think we found 11 coins, $11.50 with silver, and I kind of want to find 9 more to make it a full roll, make it 20, and I think we got a pretty good shot with this box. So all these up here are heavy, and look what we got here. We've got ourselves another silver ender. Looks like a 40%er. But we'll find out when we open that. So we're gonna open these 5 first, and then we'll get into the rest of the box and see if we can hit our goal. We'll start with the heavy rolls, 226.06. I'm not too certain at this weight, but you never know. I do not see one in there. $226.16. Getting a little better with the weights. I don't see one in that one either. All right, 226.66. I think we got a pretty good shot here. Oh yeah, there's one right there in the middle. We've got another 90%er, another 1964 Kennedy $50. And no mint mark on the back, I don't see. So it is a Philadelphia. And that's silver coin number 12. I didn't see any others in there. All right. 226.76. I like our chances here too. Oh yeah, there's one in there, all right. It's a little older. If I can get this off. Right there. We're gonna have another Franklin. It is another Franklin. I think that's a Denver mint mark right there. And it is a 1963. Another 90% Franklin. I love those. All right, so that's number 13, I believe. Let's do this ender. Oh, just see the one on the end. It's going to be a 1967, 40%. So that's number 14. 6 more to go. Let's see if we can do it. Roll number 6, and we've got another 40%er. Pretty sure. It is a 1965. It's in pretty good shape too. So I believe that's number 15. And we've got a lot more rolls to open. Roll number 22, and it's really funny, I was looking at this one, and then I saw this one. So I don't think that one is, but I really think this one's a 40%er. So we'll check this one out first. And it's definitely a 40%er, a 1968 Denver. And then I'll look at this one because it just caught my eye. Yeah, it's just gonna be a clad bicentennial. All right. So I think we need to find 2 more to make a whole roll. Roll number 32, and I think we got a 40%er right here. And we do, it is a 1969 Denver. All right, so 1 more to go to make 20. All right, this is roll number 34. I don't know where I got my math from, but I've only found 17 so far. So we're 3 away from 20 still. We've got 16 rolls left, well, 17 counting this one. There's not one in this one, but I think we might have a proof towards this edge here. And wow, it's not a proof. It's just a really nice 1999. I might see if that's a book upgrade. It's got a really thick edge on it. Fooled me. All right, 16 rolls to go. We need to find 3 more silver coins. All right, that's the end of box number 4. What did we find? We found 4 40%ers, a 1965, a 1967, a 1968 Denver, and a 1969 Denver. Then we found 2 90% silver half dollars, a 1963 Denver Franklin half dollar, and then a 1964 Philadelphia Kennedy half dollar. So that was a pretty good box. Don't know how I lost count of how many silver. I guess I got too excited, so I added a couple. So let's take a look at what we found for this hunt. All right, that was a really good hunt. So 4 boxes, we found 1 1981 S proof in very circulated condition. We found a lot of 40%ers. So we found 3 from 1965, 1 from 68, 3 from 67. We've got 5 here from 1968 and 1 from 1969. So we found 65 through 69, actually 64 through 69, because we found 2 90% Kennedy half dollars and then 2 90% Franklin half dollars. So that's a pretty good hunt. 17 silver coins, 3 shy of a full roll. I will take it. So that's going to be all for this hunt. And if you are one of my subscribers, I really appreciate the support. There have been a lot of new subscribers, so welcome. Welcome to my channel. I like doing coin roll hunts. I don't raise my voice a whole lot. I'm not going to yell and scream. I'm just going to be all about the coins because I love this stuff. So if you haven't subscribed, you can do so by clicking that pig right down there. And also click the like button on this video. It really helps me out. So we got more boxes coming next week, and we appreciate you watching this one, and we will see you in the next one.